Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you're all having a good day so far. Today, hopefully, I should be able to finish the game. I'm about halfway through. I've taken down 2 of the bosses. There are only 2 remaining, but Maridia's coming up, and I always get lost there, like, really lost. And then after that, it's Ridley, and as I've said for basically every other fight in this game, I really struggle with Ridley, and I also really struggle with the mini-boss before him, so there's a chance that things might take a little bit longer than I'm hoping. But I'm pretty determined that I'm going to beat the game today, no matter what happens. Hopefully I don't have to go longer than I usually do, but if I have to, I will. Do they need missiles? I think they need missiles. Yes, they do. Right. Hey, welcome properly, Sam. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day so far. You never bother fighting those. I mean, I probably shouldn't have done, but I forgot what it was. Oh, I hate this room. Right, need to shoot, don't I? Yep. Ow. Right, I assume that's the way to Maridia, but is there anything... Yes. Hold on. I know, well, Uh-huh, right. The left one and the right ones are red herrings. Ow. Ah, nice. I'm a bit ahead of the curve then. Oh. Ow. I suppose you do tend to go a bit faster than I usually do. I don't tend to speedrun Super Metroid because I can't do most of the tricks anyway, so what would be the point? I mean, I can wall jump. I was practicing my wall jumps. Hold on. Why bother with the puzzle when I can just do that? You do the most basic mock ball route. Yeah, you're forgetting. I cannot mock ball, so even the most basic route is like wizardry to me. Right, let's turn off the grapple beam. Don't want that on. Yeah, I've definitely been reminded during this playthrough that I really don't like Super Metroid's no, it's not a wheel, is it? Weapon selection. I much prefer how Dread and the Game Boy Advance games handle it. Just because I like to instantly go to whatever I want rather than trying to just, like, fight and filter through everything. See, at least you have them in your brain to remember. I just don't know how to mock ball. I've tried it. I wasn't able to do it, and I just purged. I purged what I learned out of my brain because it was useless to me. Oh, bollocks. See, I'm the kind of guy who plays Super Metroid and always forgets how to aim down because I forget that it's a different button and not just R and down, like it is in the Game Boy games. Oh, one of these things. Well, if I stand slightly further away from it, theoretically I should get hit less, but I guess that's not the case in practice. I always forget how much you actually have to go through after the wreck ship to get to Maridia. Like, you don't just go straight there. There's still a bit more of Criteria to go through. I don't know why. I always forget that this part exists. And I can never remember the way through. Wait, what button was it? Oh, wait, I'm not on the X-ray. I'm on the grapple beam. That's why it's not working. Okay. Well, that helped a grand total of nothing. That doesn't make grammatical sense, but you get what I'm saying. See, if I was capable of talking grammatically properly, I'd have taken off by now. I'd be like a massive YouTuber with like thousands and millions of subscribers, and it's totally only my inability to speak properly that holds me back. It's nothing else. It's just that. Oh. You use power bombs in place of the X-ray scope. I mean, usually I probably wouldn't have gone out of my way to get the X-ray scope, but I forgot that the X-ray scope was the X-ray scope. So now that I have it, I might as well use it. Why bother trying to see through walls when you can blow them all up instead? That is... yeah, it's a very good point. You know what? Even though I have the X-ray scope, power bombs are more fun. Plus, I feel like if you just catch like a single enemy in the blast of your power bomb, you're going to instantly get it back. So there's really no danger of running out of them. Right, is Samus going to be invisible or not?
Hello there.
Hey, Blunter, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Samus is invisible. Nice. Yeah, how are you doing today, Blunter? Hope you're having a good day. That's the Metroid fusion method as well. Yeah, they give a lot of power bombs in fusion. Right, so, full disclosure, I do not know my way around Maridia, so we're going to be in for a bit of a time. I really hope you guys enjoy me getting lost, because there's going to be a lot of it. Do you remember how frustrated I got when I was going through Maridia with Joe? That's going to be you guys. It's your favorite part. Well, you're going to have a real treat today then, Blunter. See, I just don't remember any of the route at all. So I'm kind of just fumbling my way through the whole time. Oh, that's all right, Blunter. Enjoy your lurk. You know, I really should probably set up a new lurk command on Poppy. Right, don't want to fall into the sand. I don't think that goes anywhere good. There might be a missile down there, but I don't really want to go all the way down for one missile. That seems a tad excessive. Right, this room I remember, because this is where... I think this is where I first learned to properly space jump on my first playthrough. It was... well, it might not be this room specifically, but it was a big room like this. Right, I think I want to go down. Is that a tunnel that I can go down? Or is it just for them? No, I think it's just for them. I mean, I used it to get out of that room, but I wouldn't say I learnt it. I was kind of just fumbling around and praying, hoping that it would work. This is where I really got the rhythm down. Because the rhythm's not as bad as it is in Metroid 2. It's a little bit more lenient, but it's still a little bit finicky. Ah, right. I just saw that door. That was a locked door. I know what that is. I cannot do that now. I will definitely be making a note of that, though, and coming back for it, because I want what is past there. I don't struggle with it that much in Super. For the most part, I'm decent with it. I'm going back where I was. I'm going back to the locked door. That's not what I want. Yeah, I tend to be fine in Super with it, but I definitely struggle in 2. And then Dread, it controls like a dream, so... Was that a Metroid I just saw? I wonder what that could be. Yeah, the mid-air spin is very helpful. Okay, right. Now I don't know where to go. Do I go left? Do I go right? I'm not sure. I'm going to go right. Metroid rules would usually say go left, but I'm going to go against the curve because it's Maridia. I'm not convinced that this is the way that I want to go. But I've chosen my door, so I'm sticking to it. Okay, I vaguely remember this room. I think that's the thing with me and Maridia. I remember certain rooms. I just don't remember where they are in relation to each other. Right, I think I need to space jump to get up there. Actually, no, there's probably a very finicky angle that I can do on the jump to get up. But I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to do it. So instead, can I get up? Okay, yeah, no, I am not going to be able to get up there. I think I know what's past here. I'm pretty sure I know what's here. And I'm not really that bothered about it if it's what I think it is. Am I correct in thinking, Ben, that this is where the spring ball is? Because I'm pretty sure you need space jump to get spring ball. Can I kill these? Yes, I can freeze them at least. Okay. Oh my god, the quicksand is really annoying. You have no clue what's there. Right, okay, that that fills me with confidence. I think Springball might be on the other side of Maridia. Right. Yeah, I know it's near quicksand, I think. But that doesn't really narrow it down because Maridia is just full of quicksand. As I am quite clearly demonstrating here. Ah, right. I know where I am. I know where I am. Is it this room? I'm sure one of these rooms has like a gap in the ceiling. Ah, no, it's a gap in the floor. That's what I'm thinking of. So I think I want to go through that gap in the floor, but I just want to quickly check what's here. Okay, right. This is one way. Yeah, I want to go through the gap in the floor. So, for those of you who might not have played this game before, take note of this room. Remember it. It's important. Well, this room itself isn't important, but it's giving you important information. Now, the music in this room might seem a little bit familiar. This is not Maridia music. Okay, right. So, doesn't this nice glass tube look quite familiar? What about if I bomb it? I love the bomb. I love the bomb pipe. I know a lot of people get stuck there because there's no power bomb thing saying you should use it. But I just like that if you pay attention to your environment You see that other pipe that's broken. It looks very similar. And it makes you think, and you go, maybe I can break that one. You can technically break it earlier when you first get power bombs before you get the gravity suit. I wouldn't recommend it. I really wouldn't recommend it. Just because getting through this room without the gravity suit, it's not hard, it's just a little bit annoying. So yeah, I don't like to do it then because I don't want to deal with water when I don't have the gravity suit. Right. So I believe this just takes me back to where I was. Yeah, so I don't want to go that way. Do not want to waste my super missiles like that. Yeah, I don't go anywhere with it. I just don't like crossing that room. Because I keep falling down, and then I have to deal with the water. Hold on. Is this the room that I think it is? I think it is. If I climb up... Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, but you see, Ben, it's satisfying when you do it right in the middle. Because you got to be... Maybe I'm just OCD, but I like to be in the middle of the bridge when I bomb it. I like to see just... I don't know, I just like it. I'm not going to try and explain. Because I realize I do this a lot. I do something purely because I'm OCD. And then I try and explain why I'm doing it. And I just come out with a load of bullshit. I don't know if you guys noticed that I do that. When, yeah, the only reason why I do it is because my brain doesn't work right. Okay, right. I'm not going to try too many times to do this, because this is a bit of a tricky Shine Spark. But I want to give it a few goes. Okay, I messed that up. Yeah, Ben, I could not tell you how many times I go through that room. I do not pay enough attention. Like I said, I don't really play Super Metroid for the speed running. I play it for the thrill of exploring and just kind of the vibes. There are plenty of other Metroidvania games I love. And games that I would say I probably like more overall. Naming no names. But there's just something about the map design, in particular, of Super Metroid that's just... It's just perfect. Just every single intricate little detail of this world feels perfectly crafted. Maybe Maridia is the exception. Ah. I've not even got to the second part of the Shine Spark yet. Like, getting the charge should not be this much trouble. The trouble is aiming the damn thing. You play for the Samus Go Burr. See, that's Metroid Dread for me. I just really like how Samus controls in Dread. I like how fast and snappy she is. And it makes me want to speedrun in that game. You know a trick for lining it up. I did know the trick, but I don't anymore. Do it? Do what? Do a speedrun or do a Shine Spark? Because I'm trying to do a Shine Spark. I am not speedrunning. Right, did I remember to open the door? No. No, I did not. Right, so I think if I charge right before I go through the door... Damn it! Okay, I don't want to spend too much time doing this. There's still a fair bit of game to go, and it's one missile. But I feel once I've started, I'm like, I need to do it. Right. Keep forgetting. Open the door. Because the doors quite nicely stay open. Okay, that's how I want to do it. Charge basically as I'm going through the door. Oh! Right, I think I want to be about here. I think that's where I want to be. It's hard to tell because of how tall the room is. Like, you can't really see where you're aiming for. Which, I guess that is the challenge. Right, I'm going to make this my last go because I don't want to burn through all of my super missiles. So if I don't get it this time, that's it. I'm not doing it again. Okay, that wasn't quite as smooth. Okay, yeah, that's not quite right. Okay, I tried. This isn't a 100% playthrough, so if I don't get it, it's not a big deal. How do I get that again? That side, right. Okay, that side is an answer, but it's not the complete answer. Right, I think I'm going to need a spin jump for this. There we go. Oh, do I not come from here? Do I come from somewhere else? Wait, what's the point of this then? So you do line yourself up with that plant. Right, okay. So my aim was just slightly off, but I had the right idea. Oh. See, I don't always trust the X-ray scope to tell me the truth. So I still end up bombing everything anyway. It's interesting, though, that the plants get obscured by the X-ray scope. Actually, no, that probably makes sense. Because they're not a solid... Like, they're not a solid object. I do kind of want those super missiles, though. I just don't... Because missiles, I have plenty. Supers, I could do with a bit more. I just can't remember how to get in there. Plants don't have bones. True. That is very true. Hold on, there was that other tunnel, wasn't there? Is there something... Is there another shine spot that I can do, maybe? I can't have enough missiles. Oh, believe me, you can. When that last missile pack is taking way too long to get, you think to yourself, do I really need it? They're probably on the right graphics plane for the scope to hide it. Yeah, I mean, that's probably the technical explanation. I won't pretend to be an expert on how this game is developed. Right, I feel like that's a bit of a skip. You know what? I like a bit of a skip. Right, are they supers? No. Oh, I know what I need for them. I know what I need for them. There is a little secret there, though. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Ah, this room. I forgot about this room. It's got some buzzy beetles in it and whatever the fuck this thing is. That I've got to remember how to interact with. Do I stand on top of it? Yes. Although, I can't remember where I'm meant to go with it. Ah, right. Hey, come here, come here. I'm not going to hurt your kids. Come here. I was probably supposed to jump. When you're holding two buttons and you're trying to release one, and you accidentally release the wrong one. Yeah, that wasn't quite what I had in mind there. Okay, it needs to be more to the right. To the left, sorry. Same difference. Right, shift onto the B button. There we go. Got to remember how this thing works. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of flailing. There we go. I didn't want to let go because I was scared I was going to fall down. So I didn't want to just jump and try and aim myself. So I was like, what if I just spin and drop into it? But yeah, it wasn't quite working the way I wanted it to. Right, I'm definitely glad I grabbed that, though. Unlike missiles, you can definitely never have enough energy tanks. I would say they're probably the most valuable resource in the game. Mainly because I get hit a lot. Which I know is a skill issue, but it's still an issue. Although saying that, new channel rule, we don't say skill issue here, do we? No, we say Dandori issue. Have to rep my beloved Pikmin. Okay, I don't think I can make it up there. Having a bit of a Dandori issue. Speaking of Pikmin, it's been confirmed that a Nintendo Direct is coming in June. Nintendo have already put out a tweet saying so. We don't know when it's going to be, but it is happening. Nintendo have been tweeting a lot about Pikmin recently, over the past 6 months or so. I really, really hope it means we're getting some Pikmin 4 DLC. I really want Pikmin 4 DLC. That's fair enough, Ben. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a good evening doing whatever it is you're doing. I think I know what it is you're doing, but I won't make assumptions. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you later. Right, so if you've been following me since my my origins that I alluded to in the announcement for this, this is the room. This is the room where I had my mental breakdown. I will see if I can find the clips later and put them on the Discord. Because in hindsight, it is quite entertaining. Wow, I had like no sideways momentum there. There we go. Just made it. You would have loved to have been there. Yeah, you would have really enjoyed it. But it was before I even started streaming myself, so... yeah, it would have been very difficult for you to have found me. Right, I probably didn't need to have grappled that. I know I could have probably wall jumped it, but sometimes I just like to do things the proper way. Okay, right. I've established that is not a secret. They can just go into the ground. Okay, what's this door over here? Is this anything? I feel like this is something. Maybe not the way forward, but maybe a secret or something. Cheeky little invisible wall there. Right, well, there's a grinding spot here. Ah, there are 2 grinding spots, which is more annoying than just having one. Because you end up getting hit by the one you're not focusing on all the time. Aha! Right, I know what room this is. I want to make sure I get both of them, because I'm pretty sure if I hit the floor, I'm going to fall through. Maybe not. Oh. No, I think I'm thinking of somewhere else. Okay, in that case, yeah, that was very handy to find. I'm curious if that hidden wall shows up on the X-ray scope, because I know there's at least one hidden wall that doesn't. Okay, that one does. I think there's one in North Air that just doesn't show up. I'm not sure why. And I remember there was one YouTube video I watched where he got really angry about it. It wasn't David Jaff, it was someone else. At least that guy getting angry was justified, because the invisible wall that doesn't show up is kind of bullshit. Jaff, on the other hand, the less said about him, the better. Right, okay. I feel like I'm on the right lines, but I'm missing the final piece of the puzzle. Would I ever go caving IRL? I've been in a few touristy caves, and I quite enjoyed them. But I don't know if I have the confidence or the courage to go like properly caving IRL. I'd like, knowing my luck, there'd be a cave in and I'd get stuck down there and die. I like caves, and I'm pretty sure I would enjoy being down in like a proper one, but there's always going to be a part of me that would just be terrified. The Nutty Putty Cave. I'm not sure I'm familiar. What? I might regret asking. What is the Nutty Putty Cave? Where the fuck do I go? You know, I see now that maybe me getting frustrated with Joe was not very fair. Because, yeah, it is easy to get lost in this game. It's a sad story. Guy got stuck upside down in a cave. Oh, God. Oh, that sounds horrible. Yeah, I wish I didn't know about that. Hey, I am Pro. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. You used to, but now you don't because it's asking to die. Yeah, there's a lot that could go wrong. Right, where do I go? Aha. A little secret tunnel. There we go. Yeah, Maridia is the part of Super Metroid where the route becomes less obvious than the secret. Most Metroid games have a part like that. In Fusion, it's Sector 4. I don't actually know where it is in Dread. I don't think Dread really has that. In Metroid 1, it is Kraid's Lair. The doctors had to put him to sleep to stop him from suffering. Oh. Yeah, that's horrible. Yeah, I'll stick to Minecraft too. Minecraft's a lot safer. Right, so I could use the grapple beam to climb up. Or I could flex because I've been practicing. Given how poorly I was doing with it last week, I felt like I really needed to practice. Is that a... I feel like that's a speed boost thing. No. Okay. Okay, in that case, that's probably a speed boost thing. No? Okay. Is that the way forward, or is that... I'm not sure. I feel like the way forward would probably be higher up. Right, probably be easier to wall jump on this side. And then grapple across properly. Oh. Aha, here we go. Yes, there is a speed booster. Okay. Okay, it is a speed boost block, but it wasn't revealed by the power bomb for some reason. Maybe it's just regular bombs that reveal them. Okay, this shouldn't be too difficult of a speed boost. Yeah, that's a fairly simple one. Easy to aim, easy to charge. Just how I like it. Because I do have issues aiming sometimes, so... God damn it. Anything that makes my aim a little bit easier, I will appreciate. Okay, these guys are going to get in the way, though. Can I... Okay, I can bomb them. Right, if I run from over here, I'll have more room to charge it, so I won't have to go back on myself. Okay. There we go. I want as many supers as I can get for the later bosses. Because like the Ridley fight and the Mother Brain fight, they are really just kind of wars of attrition. The more stuff you have, the more likely you are to win. Super's not really a game where you need to kind of have all fancy dodges and just not get hit and stuff like that. You are going to get hit. That's just kind of how Super Metroid works. It's just a matter of how many hits you can take. More experienced players will prove me wrong, but... For me, at least, that's how it is. Right. I now do not know where to go. Oh god, I'm going to be stuck here forever. Okay, there's a room above the previous room. I feel like that's where I need to go. I feel like this room is maybe a dead end. It's like a red herring. Oh, hold on. No, this is probably where the quicksand from the room above dumps you. Right, there's the pipe. There we go. Here we go. I think I know where I'm going now. Oh my god! Metroid! Nah, they're not Metroids. They're Metroids at home. And that's what I'm going to call them instead of their actual name. Because as good of a name their actual name is, I have to meme. That's who I am. Jelly Boys. Oh, yeah. If you like Jelly Boys, you'll love Metroid. We tried. Yeah, that's what they basically are. Right, so, yeah, mini-boss time. This guy is Botwoon. I always forget that he exists. The only reason I remembered that he existed is because Ben told me he fought him the other day and died a few times to him. It's basically like if you combined Whack-A-Mole and Snake. I think that's the best way to describe this fight. It's not particularly hard. It's not particularly interesting. But it's here. Crocodile Snake. Yeah, it's basically what he is. Right, okay, don't want to fall down, but how do I get... Okay, that's probably an exit. Alright, there's a speed boost thing here. So, do I have enough room to charge here? Probably. This is quite a long runway. Or I could charge way too early. The main problem is that it wants me to go sideways. Wait, maybe I don't even need to Shine Spark. Maybe I can just run across the sand. Yeah. There we go. Ah, damn it. It's B to use the bomb, Ben, not X. Right, hold on. Let me quickly assess where I need to go. Right, I see. I see. There we go. Wait, no, not 13. The bottom row is not 10. 10 energy tanks. That is a good number. Right, I think I'm getting close to the end of Maridia. I remember that the Metroids are, the Metroids at home are quite close to the boss. Come on, Ben, you were practicing. Don't lose it now. You're on stream, live in front of 2 people, 3 people. Millions of people. Don't make yourself look like a fool. Oh, there's another Metroid there. Maybe billions of people will watch the VOD. I mean, that would be nice, yeah. If those billions of people would like to come watch the actual streams, that would be nice. God, I hate the quicksand here. I cannot wait to be done. If it isn't obvious by now, Maridia is my least favorite area in this game. I get lost all the time. The quicksand's annoying. The only saving grace is that I like both of the music tracks that play here. Oh, God. Right. I might actually have to play properly here. I will be forever grateful to Metroid Dread for improving the grapple beam. There we go. Right, is it the super missile door or the regular missile door? I'm not 100% sure. Alright, that's fair enough, Blunter. Thank you for stopping by. Enjoy your lunch. Hopefully you've got something nice planned for lunch. Right, save room. Okay, glad I came here. I don't imagine that I'm going to die to the next boss, but just in case. Just in case, you can never be too careful. And a refill too, lovely. You know what? Let's save with the refill so I don't have to refill every time. Again, not that I'm going to die to this boss, because I know how to fight it. This is probably the one boss in the game that I don't struggle with. If you've played the game before, you know why. Is that a... You know what? Just power bomb. Oh, wait, that's a missile. I thought this was the way to the boss. Oh. Hold on. Oh. These aren't real spikes. Maybe it is the way to the boss. Yes, it is. Okay. So, meet whenever she wants to show up. Where is she? There's her babies. There she is. Meet Dragon. Now, I could fight Dragon properly, or I could expose some wires here. Pull out my grapple beam. Come and get me, girl. Okay, she's taking me too high. You're taking me too high. Let go. Let go. Or turn around. How do I get out of this? There we go. Right. If I start close to it... Ah, God damn it. Come on, I'm so close. There we go. I might not have enough health for this. Oh, I do. Why fight the boss when you can just kill it instantly? I do find this bit quite sad, though. All of her babies come to mourn her. You never knew about that. Oh, that's like one of the most well-known secrets in this game. I'm glad I could teach you something. Right, time for the best power-up in the game. I love the space jump. I love how it makes Samus look as well. She's just this, like, spinning pinwheel through the air. Who needs to wall jump now? I mean, wall jumping still has its uses, but... Right, let's go for the refill, and then I just need to quickly work out where I'm going next. So, I'm here. It's that first room where the big pipe starts. That's where I want to go. Do you think Samus gets dizzy doing that? If it was, I mean, she probably should. But I imagine the Chozo probably have some technology within the power suit to make it so that she doesn't get dizzy like this. They're trying to drain my health, and they're barely doing any damage. That's pretty pathetic. Right, I just need to remember how to get there. Because I don't really fancy going the long way round. Okay, it's not this way. It's probably this door here that was previously locked. In fact, it's almost certainly this door. Yeah, this looks right. Yes, it does, but I always forget to use it. Hold on, if I, There you go. I missed it, so it didn't quite show it off properly. Okay, just ignore all of the gameplay that you're seeing. This is not how I this is not how I usually play. I'm usually much better than this, trust me. I have no proof of that. But I'd never lie to you guys. You know I'd never lie to you guys. Man, I can't wait for the screw attack. Okay, right, so I want to go all the way up here now that I have the space jump. Because now I can finally go through here. Oh, god damn it. Okay, you know what? Why go all the way round? When if I'm not shit at the game, which I'm usually not, I can go this way. Oh, look how annoying it is to shoot through all of those enemies. I wonder if the developers did that for a reason. Oh, here we go. Best beam in the game. Plasma beam time. There's a moment in every Metroid game where you suddenly feel a lot more powerful than you did before. And most of the time it's when you pick up the plasma beam. Because they're just very consistently able to make the plasma beam feel really powerful. Now that I have it, all of these pink pirates don't stand a chance. Sorry, I just got a notification that I had to look at. Yeah, the main gimmick of the plasma beam is that it goes through enemies. Makes short work of that pile there. It's a really clever way, I think, to show off just immediately how your beam has improved. It's annoying as you go through on your way to the beam, so you remember it. And then it's so much easier to deal with on the way out. Okay, you know what? I'm actually going to... Just because I haven't shown off that you can do this, you can turn off power-ups. I want to turn off the ice beam because I don't want to have to keep shooting twice. I want enemies to just die when I kill them. Hold on, my been sitting kind of funny, and my ass has gone numb, and now I'm very uncomfortable. Ugh. That's better. That's better. Plus, with the ice beam off, you get to appreciate the nice green color of the plasma beam. Where did I bomb again? Ah, there we go. Right, so I think going right here leads to the spring ball. You technically don't need it, but I kind of want to get it just because I like having it. It makes getting through Morph Ball tunnels just that tiny bit easier. And I know everyone mocks it for being a useless power-up, but honestly, I actually kind of like it. Like, yeah, it's not necessary, but it just makes things slightly less tedious. You don't have to bomb jump all the time. I did not realize I still had my grapple beam equipped. Oh, I forgot about this guy. This guy's cool. He's just this neat little robot. He's not here to hurt anyone. He's just doing his job. Just drilling like he's meant to. Right, just going to have to damage boost through him. I power bombed a little bit too late there. And he's going to open a nice path for me. I like to think of this guy as kind of a precursor to Diggernaut from Samus Returns, because they're both presumably Chozo-made mining robots. I'd love to be able to stream Samus Returns one day. I just don't know. I don't know if 3DS streaming is on the cards. It was quite laggy when I did Hey Pikmin and A Link Between Worlds. And while I was able to cope for those games, I mean, I say cope for Hey Pikmin was a one-off. If I was to do a game like Samus Returns, I definitely wouldn't want the lag. Because it's a lot faster paced than A Link Between Worlds and Hey Pikmin. But I do have more RAM on my laptop now than I did when I streamed those, so it's something that I would have to test. But I just don't really have anything urgently making me need to test it right now. If I ever do stream Samus Returns, it is a long way off. There's a certain other big game that I need to finish first, and there are other games that I'd probably stream before I stream Samus Returns. Right, okay, I guess that's Maridia done with then. Only one place to go now. Back to Norfair. Only one boss left, and it's the one I'm scared of. Because Ridley's a scary mofo. Only one boss left. You know what I meant. Only one of the statue bosses left. I did not realize that was the map. I thought that was the way forward. Navigating probably would have been a little bit easier if I had that. Oh well. I mean, also, is Mother Brain really a boss? I mean, it just kind of sits there in a jar and doesn't do anything. The Rinkers are the real boss. Okay, down to Norfair. She throws she throws Cheerios at you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Rinkers are the real boss, not Mother Brain. They do all the hard work, and she takes all the credit. It's kind of like real-life managers, actually, now that I think about it. I wonder if Super Metroid's Mother Brain boss fight was a commentary on worker-manager relations. Maybe someone on the dev team was feeling like Sakamoto was pushing them around too much and taking too much of the credit, and was like, "Yeah, I'm going to turn you into Mother Brain." Maybe I am just completely overthinking this, trying to be funny. Whether I'm succeeding or not, that remains to be seen. Oh, I love how powerful you feel when you go back to an old area with all of your upgrades. It's that feeling. That feeling is the feeling that Metroidvanias need. That is, like, just part of what makes a Metroidvania for me. You need to feel powerful. You need to feel weak at the start of the game, and then you need to earn that power, and then you need to feel it. Right. Do I go right here? I think I do, yeah. Who needs the grapple beam? Not me. Why am I singing so much today? I guess I'm just in the mood. Remember when I needed 10 gift subs for that and then I pussied out, and now it just kind of happens. I really hope Blunter doesn't want a refund. Right, down into the acid. And, this door looks a little bit familiar, doesn't it? I wonder who could be down this way. Probably the only boss that's unaccounted for. Besides Mother Brain. Okay, guys, you cannot play Super Metroid without appreciating the music that's about to play. Prepare your ear holes. one of the best Metroid area themes ever. There's a reason basically every Metroid game after this point remixes it. It really makes you feel like you're on the warpath, that you're coming for Ridley's head. I love this theme, and I love listening to it every time I come here. It makes this final, well, this penultimate segment of Super Metroid just feel really epic. Plus, I just really like the look of Lower North Air. There's a load of Chozo ruins and stuff down here, and it gives it a really just cool aesthetic that just sets it apart from the rest of the game. Yeah, it's a great track. And even though it has been remixed quite a bit, I still think the original's the best version. That said, the AM2R versions are really good. I'm not going to say they're better because they're very different, but what they did with the track there is really, really cool. I mean, AM2R just did a lot of really cool things in general. That's what happens when fans make games. They do things that fans want to see. Right, I think these guys might just die in a super missile, maybe not. In that case, I'm not going to waste them. Thankfully, Lower North Air is quite a bit easier to navigate than Maridia as well. Ah, damn it. Every time. That happens to me every time. I'm not going back for that. Okay. Oh, the boss fight that's coming up. This guy might be a recolor of the first mini-boss, but he's a fuck ton harder, especially when your Joy-Con's drifting. And I can't remember how you fight him. There we go. So you don't want to super missile this boss because I'm pretty sure he just catches them and throws them back at you. Oh, and he can also dodge missiles because, yeah, that's fair. Right, maybe charge beams would be better. Yeah, that does. That's effective. Okay, yeah, I'm not even bothering to dodge here. I'm just going to tank through all of his hits. There we go. I'm pretty sure I took more damage trying to dodge than I did just standing there taking the hits. Like, at a certain point, it's like, why even bother dodging? Why even bother? You're not good at it. Just shoot, do the damage before it kills you. Okay, here we go. The screw attack is the best thing that Metroid has ever done. Oh, I love how powerful you feel. I love the sound effect as well. I love how it looks. It's just, they did such a good job with it. Are the Chozo robots in Dread basically a more advanced version of the statues? I guess they are, yeah. I've not really thought about that before, but I guess they are, yeah. So obviously it would have been the Thohar tribe on Zebes, so their Chozo statues wouldn't be as advanced as the Morkins ones because they're obviously a more militaristic group. So that actually makes quite a bit of sense. Right, I'm gonna turn the ice beam back on. Oh wait, hold on a minute. I'm pretty sure if I screw attack, yeah, I can just bust through them. You're finally able to kill these guys. Okay, right, there's a path up that way. And I feel like there's a secret in the floor. Right, I think if I look at the map, I think, yeah, this loops back round to the start, so you can get that missile if you've missed it. I don't really want to do that. Instead, I'm just going to keep pressing forward. Right, so do I have to screw attack these guys? Yes. Yes, I do. Right, still can't kill them. God damn it. Yeah, the rhythm of the space jump can be a bit awkward sometimes. It can be quite hard to position yourself through little gaps like that. I imagine it must be quite terrifying for them. That makes me think of the Space Pirate logs from Prime, where they basically write about Samus like she's like a horror villain to them. Which, I mean, she basically is. She's just this unstoppable force of nature. She descends onto your planet, she kills all of your friends, she kills all of your commanders, and then she leaves and the planet gets blown up. Yeah, if Samus came to my planet, I would probably be scared too. Right. So, I can go down there. I think down there is where I want to go. I think this path to the right connects back up with regular Norfair. Yeah. Whereas down here, I think goes towards Ridley. Wait, why am I even wasting my time shooting you? Screw attacking is just so much more effective. Right, save room. Nice. Don't mind if I do. I didn't know that they had logs about Dark Samus in Prime 2. That's quite funny. I need to get around to playing Prime 2 at some point. Obviously, when did I stream Prime? I streamed Prime in 2022, so I was planning on playing Prime 2 at some point last year, but Prime Remastered came out, and that's where I got my Metroid fix last year. So maybe I'll find some time for Prime 2 this year. Probably Prime 3 early next year, depending on when Prime 4 ends up coming out. Because if Prime 4 turns up at this direct this month, and it's like, yeah, it's coming out this year, then I'll probably focus on getting through Prime 2 and 3, but I don't think that's going to happen. At this point, I'm like 90% sure that Prime 4 is going to be a Switch 2 title. It's been so long that I just can't see it being anything else. Stream. A Prime 2 stream. Maybe. We'll see how I feel. Probably not if I play it this year, because, boy, I have enough on my streaming plate. Wait, what's over here? Because this is clearly a secret of some kind. More power bombs. Nice. Yeah, hopefully next year I'll have more time to stream just more games. I love Xenoblade 3. I'm very much enjoying my Xenoblade 3 playthrough. But the downside of streaming a big game like that is you do get less time to stream other things. Okay, I messed that up. Oh, God. These guys. I can never remember how to fight these guys. I know there's a certain point where they become vulnerable, but I can't remember how to bait them into it. There it is. Yeah, these guys are definitely my least favorite mini-boss in the game. They suck to fight. Yeah, come this way. Okay, can you do the thing, please? Do I need to jump over you? Yeah, the worst thing about these guys is you have to wait for them before you're able to attack. And that's kind of like the most annoying enemy design, because if they just don't do what you need them to do, you can't beat them. There we go. Right, so I think if I let them jump and then do nothing... Yeah, okay. Right, I think I figured them out. So I jump over them. Then they come at me. There we go. Hopefully getting hit less. Nice. That was not anywhere near as bad as I remember. Now, I am probably going to die to Ridley a lot. So this is the one and only time that I'm going to do this. Because I do not want to fight those motherfuckers again. Especially not every time between Ridley attempts. No, thank you. You can judge me if you want, but I don't give a damn. They are my line in the sand. I've drawn it. Right, I am going to grind here for a little bit just so I have more health, and then I'll probably create another restore point just so I don't have to keep doing it. And, you know, I used to be really against, like, restore points and rewinding and stuff. I used to just hate doing it. I was like, no, it's a wound on my pride. But I've come to realize when they re-release these games, they give us these things. They're a tool that they provide us with. Nothing wrong with using it. You know, you play games to have fun. If it's more fun to use save states, use them. Okay, I did all of that grinding, and now I'm just taking a bunch of damage. I mean, I think just in general, Sam, I think people are a lot less judgmental about it these days. Like, back in the day, if someone caught you using one, they were all like, oh, no, you're not a real gamer. What are you doing? But now I feel like people just kind of care less. See, I use them not necessarily when something's hard. Like, I'm probably not likely to use them mid-boss fight, because that does feel a little cheap to me. But if there's like a long, annoying walk between the last save point and the boss with a mini-boss in that walk, and I've already done that once, I don't want to do that again. I just want to attempt the boss again. Fuck. I meant to press create. I was going to update my save point. God damn it. Okay, I guess that's the price I pay for using them. Yeah, so I know some people like repeating stuff like that. I know Ben is an advocate for that sort of gameplay, because he sees it as an excuse to get faster, get better, and I get that point of view. I understand it, but I don't agree with it. I'm very much like, no, I've done it. Move on. What always kind of makes me...
not clever touching button.
What always makes me laugh, though, is when there's, like, features added to games to make it easier. So, like, restore points, rewind in Pikmin, easy mode, like the clear the level for you buttons in the Mario games. And every time they're added, there's always someone that gets really angry that it's in the game. And he's like, oh, you've ruined the game because this thing that makes it more accessible is here. And I'm like, just don't use it if you don't want it. You know, because of that, a few more people might be able to enjoy the game, and they might not use it on the next playthrough. They might be more confident and play the game quote-unquote properly. And now there's a new fan in the world that might not have been a fan beforehand because that thing is in there. Why are you getting so angry about it? God. I remember one of the biggest discourses I saw was when Fire Emblem got casual mode added into it. So if you don't know, Fire Emblem has permadeath, but casual mode turns permadeath off. So if a character dies, they just come back in the next map. And I get it. Like, I get why that's a thing, because permadeath is not for everyone. It's very stressful. Not everyone wants to deal with that. Sometimes you just want to strategize on just a map level. Maybe you need to sacrifice someone to get through, but you don't want to have to lose your favorite character for that. And sure, you could argue that's part of the series' identity. They should never get rid of it. But if you think that, just don't use it. Like, anyway, I'm kind of rambling and getting off topic here. Let's get on with the fight. I am not ready for this. I really suck at Ridley. Right, want to make sure I don't waste too many of my supers. Ah. Okay, it's all my supers. Right, I know you have to let him grab you to end the fight. I just can't remember what color he needs to be. But I'm getting grabbed a lot anyway, so... I'm also getting hit a lot. Okay, I feel like he's getting close. He's getting more and more red. Okay, I'm not feeling confident about this. I do have the reserve tank. There we go. Damn it. Okay. I did say I'm not very good at Ridley. Ridley for me is very much a numbers game. I'm not good at dodging him. So it's just a matter of making sure I don't miss too many shots and having enough energy tanks. I don't know. Do power bombs damage him? It looked like it did do some damage, but I'm not sure. That might have just been the visual effect. Yeah, this isn't going much better. Okay, I'm glad I got through Maridia quickly, because I'm going to need a lot of time for Ridley. Okay, there's the reserve. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. Because you've got to be able to survive that grab, that final grab he goes for. Okay, I feel like I know how to dodge the pogo. It's everything else that I'm struggling with. Okay, this is not going well. Okay, I say I know how to dodge the pogo. I feel like I can't do it very consistently. Again, as I've said, I'm not very good at the more full input. Because you have to press the button twice. Which I understand was a necessity, because they didn't really have enough buttons. But man, I missed the more full button from Dread. Okay, I can screw attack through that. Okay, screw attack gives you invulnerability. Need to remember that. It's very important. What I also need to remember is to hit the shoot button. Okay, this is not going to be the run. I don't think it's going to be the run, but I've learned a lot about the fight. Okay. I know what I'm doing now. My main problem was I was just sitting there going, right, I'll tank the hits. No. I have the screw attack. And the screw attack means you don't need to dodge, you just screw attack. And it will do the job. Provided you don't fuck it up, which is very possible. Okay, getting hit a few times there. That's not great. Missed more supers than I would like. Ugh. Okay, there's one. There's two. Okay, my main issue is how inconsistent the spin jump feels. I know it's not inconsistent. I know you need to be moving sideways to do it before anyone chimes in. It's just I'm not very good at doing it consistently, like a lot of things in Super Metroid. Which is probably why I don't play it as much as the other Metroid games, because as much as I love it, and as much as it used to be my favorite, I'm just better at the other ones. And while you don't need to be good at a game to enjoy it, there is a certain satisfaction in being good at a game and doing well. Sorry, I'm just kind of babbling. I feel like I've wasted a lot of missiles. Come on, Samus, spin jump, please. I don't know if he's done. He looks like the right color, but Okay, now I've got to actually aim charge shot, so... Okay, I don't think I've done it. Oh, Ridley, why are you the way that you are? Why are you like 10 times harder than every other boss in the game? Okay, right. I need a wee, and that's probably not helping my concentration, so I will be back in just a moment. Okay, right. Time to try this again. So, I have a game plan. I know what I need to do. It's just a matter of executing it. Thank you, Sam. Okay, at least while I'm on supers, I need to prioritize the supers hitting rather than not getting hit myself. Just because they're going to do a load of damage to him. They're really going to be my heavy hitters. That said, I also don't want to get hit too much, because once I get down to missiles, I'm basically going to be spraying and praying, and the more health I have, the better. Ugh. I've got the gamer stance. You believe in me, thank you, Sam. That means a lot. Okay, that corner's a little dodge. Okay, it feels like his tail can still hit me out of screw attack. I'm not immune to that. So I'm immune to his body, but not the tail. Which is probably why I'm still taking so much damage. That's a good point. Ridley's just kind of an asshole like that. Maybe he just didn't care for Kraid. He was like, yeah, Kraid's been slacking on the job recently. I'll let Samus kill her. Him. Kraid is a man. Well, I say he's a man. He is a male of whatever his species is. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, this is not going well. But I feel like the game does very little to prepare you for Ridley. There's like no other boss is anywhere near his level of difficulty. Like, it's hard to hit him, let alone hit him without getting hit. God damn it. Ugh. Would I say that I enjoy the difficulty of the Ridley fight? Because, like, you know, I'm not opposed to a hard boss fight. You know, I love Hollow Knight. The game has a ton of hard fights. The fights there feel hard because they're hard. Ridley feels a bit just hard because he hits hard and has way too much fucking health. It also helps that I feel like Hollow Knight and just other Metroid games in general build their difficulty up better. Ridley is just kind of an awkward spike. He's a lot harder than what comes before. He's a lot harder than what comes after. He's effectively the true final boss of Super Metroid, because nothing in the game is harder than him. Okay, this does not feel like the run. I've wasted too many supers. I probably just need more stuff, but I don't really have the time to go get more stuff. Because that could take hours. Sorry, I'm not talking much. I am attempting to concentrate. I'm not sure I'd say that I am concentrating. I don't feel like I'm succeeding. Ugh. That tail is bloody hell. It's hard to fucking dodge. Right, I can never tell when he's in the damage threshold for the grab that ends the fight. Because obviously the Super Metroid boss sprites get more red the more damage you do. But it's just hard to tell with Ridley's. Okay, he's clearly not in the damage range. Wait. That's not damaging him. I thought the... Okay, it is. I thought the charge shot damaged him. Okay, it does, but it must have been getting caught on his tail. Fuck this fight, man. Cheap ass fucking difficulty spike is what Ridley is. Yes, I'm salty. Oh, if you think I'm salty now, wait until I get to Metroid Fusion. There are two bosses in that I think are even worse than Ridley. At least there, though, I'm just more comfortable with how Fusion controls. Again, half the fight here for me is kind of just dealing with how tanky Samus is. Is one that damn spider? Yes. One is the spider. Okay, only one super left. I think the other annoying thing about the Ridley fight, though, is that he doesn't just die when he gets to low health. He has to do the grab, and then he dies during that. So you kind of have to take this risk. You're like, is he at low health yet? Do I let him grab me? And if you get it wrong, you just take damage. And like I said, it's hard to tell when that actually kicks in, because the color changing on his sprite is not as obvious as it is with some of the other bosses. Okay, it's clearly not now. Yeah, I don't know how speedrunners do this consistently. Yeah, this has gone to shit in the back half of the fight. I think I wouldn't mind it so much if it wasn't such a big spike. Like, if the game built up to this more, I'd still struggle, but I'd be okay with the struggle. But because it's just so much harder than anything else, it just feels cheap. Probably feels cheaper than it is because of the difficulty spike. And I know I should probably be diagonal aiming more. I just struggle to do it in the air. Ah. Did that hit? I'm not sure. That didn't. That didn't. And like in other fights, missing a shot isn't so bad. Like, yeah, it's a bummer. But you usually still have enough to do damage, and if you don't, the bosses spit out ways to recover missiles and stuff. Not Ridley! He has so much bloody health that missing a shot is a pretty big deal, and there's no way of getting your missiles back. I feel like I've missed loads this time. Right. Oh, that bloody tail. Ugh. Yeah, this isn't it. God damn it, I'm sick of this fight already. I do not have the patience I had when I was younger. Okay, apparently 30 supers is enough to do him in. Are there any more energy tanks or missiles you can get? Yes, but I don't... Look, I'm all the way down here. I don't know which of these I've got and haven't got. I don't want to waste time going and getting more. Because I feel like that will take longer than just pushing through the fight. Right, so 30 is apparently enough to do him in. So as long as I don't miss any, that's 3. That's 4. Just need to be slow. Pick my shots. 5. 6. Getting hit a lot. Not good. 7. 8. 9, 10. That was a bit risky, shouldn't have double shot, but it paid off. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Okay, halfway according to what I've read. 16. Missed one. Not good. 17. 18. 19. Don't know if that counted. Not going to count it. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. Okay, 25. I don't know how much missiles do in comparison. I'm just going to spam a bunch and see what happens. I think that was my best in terms of super missiles, but I got hit too much. Okay, I feel like I must have hit him with enough missiles to make up for the 5. Come on. Okay. Apparently it takes 20 charge shots. Maybe that's the way I do it. Because there, if I miss... With how slowly I was shooting them there anyway, I'd had time to charge, and if I miss, I'm not wasting my ammunition. Hey, welcome back, Ben. Got back in time for the big boy. Yeah. I've been fighting him for about an hour. Maybe not an hour, but it feels like an hour. One, two. Three. 4. 5. 6. 7. No, that didn't hit. Don't think that did either. 7. 8. 9. 10. Okay, if I've done my numbers right, we're halfway. He's not changed color, though, so that doesn't fill me with confidence. 11. There we go. 12. 13. Keep missing. I don't know if that hit because it was off screen. 14. My fingers are cramping. 15. 6. Never mind. 16. Why did that not damage? Calling bullshit there. 17. 18. 19. One more. 20. Okay, he's in range. There we go. Oh. Okay. My issue there was I was missing too many shots, so I was wasting my supers and taking too much damage in the process. Charge beam being infinite helped. Yeah, I had a run where I hit with 25 in my supers, so I only needed like 5 more supers, but I didn't have enough. And then I died before I could start charge beaming. First try, yeah, it is the first try. So, looks like the baby ain't here. The only way is up. I think everyone knows exactly where the baby is going to be. Oh. God, hold on, I just need a quick... I just need a quick break. I was jamming that A button so hard that my thumb is really sore. Hmm. The energy tank with a baby is. No, I completely forgot that was a thing. Thank you for reminding me. There it is. Yeah, it's a nice, convenient refill. Should get me out of Lower North Air nicely. See, this is because I don't have this game memorized anymore like I used to. It's all about Hollow Knight and Metroid Dread now for my Metroidvania memorizations. Super was my OG, but those 2 games have replaced it. They've replaced it in my heart. Well, not completely. I still have a lot of love for this game when I'm not fighting Ridley. Yeah, not you two, motherfuckers. Yeah, no, I do not have Metroid 1 mapped at all. I do not play that game enough to map it out. And now that I've streamed it, I really don't know when the next time I'll actually play it will be. It's a game that I can enjoy when I'm specifically in the mood for it, but that doesn't happen very often. And the rest of the time, it's just very frustrating. Probably didn't need to powerbomb there. Oh well. Power bombs are satisfying, so I'm not going to complain about using one. I believe it was this statue that we bomb. Actually, there might be a... If I remember correctly, there might be a shortcut out of... No, I think I'm thinking of somewhere else. I mean... It's a very good NES game, and it's probably the NES game that I play the most. But that's mainly because I just don't really like NES games that much. Like, I can appreciate retro games for what they are, but there is a certain point where they just become a little bit too old and a little bit too antiquated for my tastes. And the SNES tends to be... The SNES and 16-bit tends to be where that cutoff is. Not fully 16-bit, because I enjoy Game Boy games a lot more. Like 8-bit games on the Game Boy, Link's Awakening, love it. Metroid 2, love it. There's just something about the games on the NES. A lot of them are really clunky. And I'm glad that I've played the ones that I've played, just to say that I've played them. But I really don't want to play them again. It's the only NES game you can actually beat reliably. It probably is the same for me as well. Actually, no, I can probably reliably beat Zelda 1. It's just a long, tedious journey that I don't really enjoy. But I can do it. Everything else, yeah, I can't really do it. Right, if I remember correctly, yeah, there is a invisible wall here. And the X-ray scope doesn't show it. It's kind of bullshit. Missiles. Probably don't really need 5 more missiles, but I'll take them. Since I'm here, I'll take them. Could you not go down, please? Could you go back up? You don't go back up, do you? No. Okay, that's not annoying at all. Yeah, I suppose that's true. The Game Boy is a much newer console than the NES. But yeah, SNES and Game Boy is kind of my cutoff point for enjoying retro games. There's the occasional outlier like Metroid where I can occasionally enjoy it, but most of the time after that point, yeah, no, it's just too old, too antiquated. I can appreciate what those games led to and what we have because of them, and I do understand why people like them. But yeah, they're just not for me. Not for me. To be fair, like, the Mario NES games are fine. They're simple and easy. Well, not necessarily easy, but they're simple and fair, and they're not too clunky. Because it's hard to get a simple platformer like that wrong. Well, no, it's not hard. It's very easy to get it wrong. A lot of people have, but you know what I mean. It's it just has a simplicity to it that stops it from feeling as dated as a lot of other NES games. And it also controls a hell of a lot tighter than a lot of other NES platformers do. Is it one of the Sonic 8-bit games, or is it a different Sega game? I'm assuming it's Sega, because I know you. You know what you were saying about the spring ball earlier? Yeah, I went and got it. I was already right there anyway, I kind of had to. I couldn't not. That would be because Super Mario Bros. Was a culmination of all of Nintendo, and specifically R&D4's work on the Famicom up to that point. It was basically made as a, this is the biggest and best we can do with a base Famicom before the disk system launches type game. I did not know that. You know, I always kind of think of the Western timeline, so I always kind of see it as one of the earlier NES games. Which I suppose, when you actually take into account the country it came from, is not the case, but... But I'm not super familiar with, like, all of the history of the NES. Again, I just find, like, SNES onwards more interesting, so I learn about it more. Lovely. Oh my god. Sometimes the space jump is not worth the material it's made out of. Oh, why can't I... Is there a different way up? That one block you've got to shoot at the top is really annoying. There we go. That's better. There we go. Alright, let's put that screw attack back on. I don't think I've ever come back up this way with the screw attack before. Because what I usually tend to do is go up through Brinstar and grab all the different collectibles and stuff that I missed on my first run. So I did not realize how annoying that corridor was. And I kind of wish that I could keep on going, not knowing how annoying that corridor was, but I can't take it back. I suppose at least time in the pause menu doesn't really get taken... It doesn't really get counted as part of your total time, does it? So you've got time to just go into the menu and turn everything off. Okay, right, let's refill everything. Want to go into Tourian in tip-top shape. You think you remembered to tell... I guess you didn't. It's a foolish mistake, Ben. Foolish mistake. You always remember to turn it off, you know? And I'm saying that like I'm an expert, like I haven't just done it for the first time. You know what? I need that tiny bit of health. It's going to bug me if I don't get it. I need to be in full health before I go into Tourian. God damn it. You know what? I should just shoot them. They die in like one shot anyway. Had an ad for a Star Wars thing that you swear didn't have any sound effects or background music. Huh. Yeah, that's a little bit odd. Alright, there goes Fantoon. There goes Dragon. That was totally a fair fight that I totally fought the proper way. And there goes Ridley, who I totally beat first try. I want to meet the space pirate that made this. Because somewhere out there, there's a space pirate who's so good at crafting stone statues that they're pretty much one-to-one with the real figure. What happened to them? I want to know their story. I want a spin-off game that is about that space pirate, and you make statues of everyone. Yes, I did the grapple thing for Dragon. I always do the grapple thing for Dragon. I just don't want to fight Dragon, basically. Right, let's quickly save. I fought it normally once. Just to see if I could. But, it's not exactly an interesting boss fight. You don't miss much by doing the trick. The trick is much more interesting than the actual fight. Even space pirates need a creative outlet. That's true, just because they're evil and they want to conquer the galaxy doesn't mean that they can't be artists. Okay, there we go. There they are. The Metroids are going to start showing up. As are the Rinkers. See, I don't know why everyone's worried about the Metroids. Because they stay frozen for ages and then they go down really easily. The Rinkers are the real threat to galactic society. And the Galactic Federation are really sleeping on them. A lot of old Metroid bosses are tank hits and spam missiles. Yeah, and I spent a lot of time moaning about that earlier. This music is basically a rearrangement of the Tourian theme from Metroid 1. I was going to say what music, but I can kind of hear the little beats that happen sometimes. No, Joy-Con drift. No, Joy-Con drift, no. Now is not the time. I'm trying to fight Metroids. Pretty much has the same melody. I mean, I cannot remember the Tourian theme from Metroid 1, so I can't really comment. I do not have new sticks. I'm probably just going to clean them. I don't really want to, like, put more money into my Switch at this point because, obviously, Switch 2 isn't that far off. And when I get that, that will presumably come with new Joy-Cons or a new controller, whatever form the controller may take. Yeah, see, they're, like, nice ones, so I can understand wanting to keep them in tip-top condition. But I've just got, like, horrible, ugly yellow ones that I actually do kind of like that I got for cheap. So I'm not as concerned. And then my other ones are just, like, just the standard boring grey color. Plus, I don't tend to actually use my Joy-Cons that much. I only really use them for this and Pikmin. Get off me, you little bastard. God, they really don't drain your health that fast in this game, do they? Oh, ominous music and an enemy that can't be killed. I wonder what could be going on. Huh, I might have to look into that and see if I can get some. Well, I assume there was meant to be a third Torizo boss fight. Not anymore. Hello, baby Metroid. Haven't you grown? You're so big. You're gonna come give your mum a hug? Yeah, that's it. Come give me a hug. Come give me a hug. You've missed me, right? Oh, God. Oh, that's not a hug. That's not a hug. Oh, he didn't kill me. He remembers me. Oh, my cute little buddy. He's sorry. He didn't mean to. He's just hungry. They've not been feeding him properly. Poor little babby Metroid. He didn't want this. He's just an animal just doing what his species naturally does. He's not the villain. The Metroids aren't the villains. It's the space pirates. They're the ones that make the Metroids do the bad things. Please be a refill. Please be a refill room. Thank you. Of course, Metroid's not the villain. We're playing as him. It's not Metroid's fault they were born to suck. Exactly. Exactly. Blame the Chozo who made them that way. Right, every missile counts, so I'm going to go back and refill now that I've opened the doors. I mean, I'm going to refill after the Zebatites as well. I just want to go into the Zebatites with as many missiles as possible. Right, that save room is a trap. There is a one-way door prior to here. If you save there, you get stuck. And I'm probably not coming back to this file to 100% it, but... So I probably could save there, but I'm not going to. Right, it's one of them down. It's two of them down. Right, that's the Zebetite down. I still have quite a bit of health left, surprisingly, but I do want to go get some more missiles, just because Mother Brain is going to need a lot. You always lock your save file in. Yeah, I just don't like to, even if I'm not going to go for completion on that file. It just feels wrong to do it. It's... All this time I've been calling Super Metroid flawless, and that save room is like the one flaw that it has. It's the one flaw that's not subjective. Like, I have a few other criticisms, mainly Ridley. But they're all fairly subjective. I know people won't necessarily agree with them. But that one, no, that one is just an issue. It should not be that way. I almost do. When I was doing my playthrough of all of the 2D Metroid games in preparation for Metroid Dread coming out, I mostly got 100% in Super by myself. There was just like one missile that I missed because it wasn't marked on the map. So I did have everything by this point, but I still didn't want to lock myself in. Just in case I wanted to go around and mess around and play the game a bit more, you know. See, I love exploration, so I'm pretty good at finding things, I would say. Right, not gonna waste my supers just yet. Gonna hang on to them. Hold on. I've got a better idea. Nope. Come on, Joy-Con. Not now. Okay, hold on. And, that's it, right? That's Mother Brain done. It's totally Mother Brain done. I've never died to that before. Hey, Blunter, how you doing? Oh. Pretend none of that happened. Still one of the greatest final bosses of all time. As Ben said, the perfect marriage of gameplay and storytelling. They make you feel how powerful Mother Brain is, then they hit you with that hyper beam, and then the baby Metroid sacrifices itself to save you. RIP baby Metroid. It's been fun. But for now, I don't have the time to mourn you because the whole planet's about to go. Let's get the fuck out of here. Hold on. Who needs to go through that whole room when I can shine spark? Are we saving the animals? If I have time. If I have time, and this is not off to a great start. No, not the fucking... Right. Stop hitting the Y button, Ben. You keep accidentally catching it. Yeah, the Metroid 1 escape theme is great. I like Ridley's battle theme, but it's not the escape music. And I do find it odd that it kind of replaced the existing escape music. This corridor's still just as annoying as it is in Metroid 1. Oh, the shaking is messing up my space jump rhythm. There we go. Right. I got some animals to save. Oh, the fusion escape sequence is great. I love what they do with that one. Right, off you go, little buddies. You're free. Get out of here. Oh, come on. You're making sloppy mistakes now, Ben. You're so close to the end. Joy-Con. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I do like that you go through both new and familiar ground in this one. And it's nice to kind of bookend the game like that, as you said. And your reward for saving the animals is that one tiny pixel on the right side of the screen. Worth it. And Metroid Fusion proved that saving the animals is canon because they do, spoilers, show up again in that game. Yeah, 4 hours, 1 minute. Not too bad. Right. I'm going to let you guys listen to the credits music, and then we'll talk. 62%. I'll take that, considering I wasn't going out of my way to collect stuff. I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, it is a very good bit of music, Ben. I'm not sure it's my favorite in the franchise. In terms of just credit themes alone, I do prefer Metroid 2's. There's just something about Metroid 2's and the various different renditions of it that just hits for me. It's just a fantastic theme. Anyway, that is the end of Super Metroid, so let's head over to the chat room. I mean, what can I say about Super Metroid that hasn't already been said? It is an absolute masterpiece of the game. It basically defined what a Metroidvania game should be, and most of them owe what they are to this game. The map is very, very well designed. The controls are not 100% to my liking, but they do feel good once you get used to them. You can do some absolutely crazy stuff with them. The music is great. The storytelling within the world and within the gameplay is fantastic. The atmosphere is incredible. Just everything that this game sets out to do, it does incredibly well. There are some nitpicks that I could come up with, but that's all they are. They're nitpicks. They really don't sour my enjoyment of this game at all. As much as I hate fighting Ridley, it's only a small part of the game, and everything either side of it is great. The opening is iconic. There's a reason that the theme of Super Metroid, as it's called, gets used in basically every other Metroid game after this. The ending is still one of the best final boss fights I've ever seen in a game. I love how they integrate the story in the gameplay in that moment. I love when games do that. Yeah, it's just a fantastic game. It is an all-time masterpiece. And now that that's done, there aren't too many 2D Metroid games left on my list. I believe it's just Metroid Fusion and Metroid Samus Returns. Metroid Fusion is probably the one of those two that I'm going to do first, because it's just going to be easier for me to stream it. I have it on my Wii U, I have it on my Switch. I've got options. Whereas Samus Returns, I am going to have to look into how streaming 3DS games is now that I've upgraded my RAM on my laptop and then set up a scene for it. So it's going to be a little while before I think about doing that. I don't know when Fusion is actually going to be, just because, obviously, kind of preoccupied with a certain other game at the moment, and there's a few other things on my list that I kind of want to stream at some point as well. Now you need to finish Fusion, for spoiler reasons. I mean, like I said, it'll be a little while before I get to Fusion. So, yeah, now that Super Metroid is done, that means the break is over, and it's time to go back to Xenoblade Chronicles 3 for Season 3. I left off on quite the meaty cliffhanger, so I hope you guys are excited to see how that's resolved. This final season of the base game is going to be the longest season by far. There's a fair bit of story left, and there's about 100 side quests left, so that should be fun to go through. I have enjoyed my break, but I am really, really, really looking forward to getting back to the game. The start of Chapter 6 is... oh, it's good. It's good. It's really damn good. And I'm looking forward to you guys seeing it. Anyway, I have nothing else to say, really. No point dragging this out any more than it needs to. So, that'll do it. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I will not be live for the rest of the weekend, as tomorrow I'm going to be drunk and Sunday I'm going to be hungover. So I will next be live next Thursday, as it's time for the next multiplayer stream with Ben and Sam. So if you aren't already following them, please do go check them out. They are good friends of mine and great streamers. That is with an asterisk on that, though, because I know Sam's not feeling 100% at the moment, so it depends if he's up for it. I know Ben said that he might be late, so it could be me and Sam for like the first hour of stream. The plan is to play some Splatoon 3 because the big run is next weekend, and I would like to practice some Salmon Run before getting into that. And then I will be back for Xenoblade Chronicles 3, the Grand Return, the start of Chapter 6, next Saturday. Alright then, guys. Have a good one. And I'll see you later. Bye!